Hi guys, how are you all? I'm sure you all are doing good in your life and excelling in your fields, whatever you are pursuing. And so this is your boy Anuj Mishra, another day, another occasion, but the same face, same T-shirt, and the same filter, unintentional in the bracket. Yes, so this is the thing. Let us start with the new video of crazy self-talk, and this series of video uh, is aimed to improve my communication skill and fluency in English. So let's get back to our discussion and our agenda, what we are used to, used to discuss in this video. Actually, we used to find some daily new agenda on daily basis, but today, yes, today I went to court and I actually made a case brief on a particular case which was pending for or reserved, which was actually order of it was pending for judgment. Like judgment is likely to be delivered within 2 or 3 days. So I was asked to make case brief on it so that ma'am can refer it while making the judgment. So that is the thing. I submitted that work today itself, and so thereafter I got some new work to do that I will do start doing tomorrow. So yes, this is the thing of my internship, and then coming towards my judiciary classes. What I will do, I will just recap whatever I have studied so that it will be beneficial for me to for the longer runs. And it is obviously boring for you as always, but I cannot do anything. It is your choice. You are coming here to watch this video. Otherwise, there is no compulsion. Okay, anyways, so today I watched three classes actually, and in the first class of Hindu law, we actually sir was teaching about the section 6 of Hindu Succession Act. Yes, so it talks about the co-partner, who will be the co-partner after, like after 2005 amendment. Women can also be a female, can also be a co-partner in the joint Hindu family property. Because the position before that amendment was that uh, only the male can be the co-partner, because the whole jurisprudence behind this concept is that actually male has the capability, or male of the family was obliged to do pious obligation of their ancestors like pindan, sraddh and all. And you guys also see in your family that your father has used to do that thing, and neither your mother nor your sister or nor anyone relative who is a female. And actually this thing has been done by the female male member of your family. So that is the co-partner, and because they are doing this obligation, they should be uh, they should be mm, like what I will say, they should be actually I'm not getting the exact word what I have to put, but they actually they should be rewarded with something, and that is the property here in our case. So this was the jurisprudence behind making the co-partner only to the male members. But after 2005 amendment, because of our constitution and the societal development and circumstances that has been changed now, and women are more uplift. Women, when many women philosophers, when many revolutionaries are trying to uplift the status of women. And so, and that law which was the male which was inclined towards the male was now actually to the female also. So this is the thing. Now women can also, the main conflict arises whether that act would be having the prospective application or retrospective. So it was tried to settle by the tried to be settled by the Supreme Court in various cases. In the first case, uh, Prakash versus Pulavati. In that case, they said that it will be having retrospective effect. Retrospective effect, which means the daughter who are born before 2005 Amendment Act, they can be the co-partner in their joint Hindu family property. but that was again challenged, and again decision of Supreme Court came in the case of Damanna versus Amar. So in that case, they said that it is having the prospective application. Daughters who are being born after the 2005 Amendment Act, they will enjoy the property of joint Hindu family. But then it was again contended in a similar case of Supreme Court, which was by the name of Vinita Sharma versus Rakesh Sharma. So this position actually settled in this case. This is that it do not have neither the retrospective application nor the prospective application, but it has the retroactive application. This is the new term they have penned down, and that in their judgment they have coined this new term actually. So what is the meaning of retroactive application? Actually, the issue arises was that the the transaction happened before the 2005 Amendment Act with respect to the joint Hindu family property, and after the birth of the female child in their family, female daughter. And so the issue arises was that the if you are making this the prospective application, then what about the women who are being born before 2005? And if you are taking it as retrospective application like before 2005, then if someone has transferred property or relinquishes property or any transaction that has been done before the 2005, then it is creating a huge lot of problem, because what is the fault of the buyer or the purchaser of that property? He didn't know that property will be partitioned in a future judgment by a Supreme Court. So what is the fault of that party? So to solve this issue, to settle this matter, Supreme Court in its judgment of Vinita Sharma versus Rakesh Sharma has very categorically said that it is having the retroactive application, and the transaction which happened before 2005, they will be as it is, they will be sustained and they will not be nullified. So this is the position made by the Supreme Court, and the main motive of this act is to make the female the co-partner, and they have defined this amendment as woman has the right of co-partner by birth, but they can implement it today. So that is the thing. That is the actually the bottom line of the whole case. After that, I attended. It is about the Hindu law, and that was the end of that class. After that, I attended the PNSS class in which Sir was teaching. Sir was teaching the investigation and overlapping of various stages in a crime, of various stages of a trial. So actually, in a trial, there are three stages: inquiry, investigation, inquiry, and trial. In the investigation, what happened was when you inform the police station to register the FIR. So after registration of FIR, they conduct the investigation. They conduct the thorough analysis of the case. They visit the crime spot and they collect evidences. They they record testimony of the witnesses who are relevant in that case, and after they prepare a whole charge sheet and they will submit it to magistrate. After that, magistrate takes cognizance of that case, and then they issue the process to the accused if at all he is not in the custody of police. Then accused appear, then he is to be supplied with all the documents of the relevant documents of the case like FIR and charge sheet, and also that he can prepare his own case and he can enjoy his right to representation. After that, then there is a hearing on charge. If there are some charges that are made out, then the case will be converted to another stage, which is the charge framing. If no charge is made out, then the accused is discharged. And after that, in the other case, like if charge framing is there, then charges are framed, then accused will be asked the guilty plea, whether he pleads guilty or not. If he do not plead guilty, then the prosecution evidence is started, and prosecution after the closing of prosecution evidence, then guilty plea 313 statement or 351 statement, which is the statement of accused that has been taken by the magistrate. Then after that 351 statement, then defense evidence is started. After the defense evidence closed, then the judgment is reserved. If at all there is a conviction, then the next stage of sentence hearing. Okay, the video didn't distract. Actually, I was thinking something else, so that is why I stopped for a while. Okay, so that is the whole criminal trial and I actually exaggerated all the stages which are of no use to you. But anyways, I want to revise to myself then, so I revised. After that, I watched administrative classes. Actually, university actually summarizing or giving the overview of the whole subject, how we will go on in this subject and what all the things we study. This is the thing in that administrative law, and it's actually above 10 minutes since I am speaking something. So let's call it a day. Let's wind up this video now, and I hope you all have enjoyed this today, and I hope you will enjoy your life further. So on that note, I'm taking your leave. So this is Anuj Misra signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Be healthy, be safe.